Welcome, welcome to Unity Basketball. Welcome to Unity Basketball. Tonight's game here is getting started a little bit earlier than I was anticipating as I just came in and thought it was going to be a 7 o'clock start, and evidently it's a 6:30 start. So tonight we have your Unity Eagles coming into the game, 3-10. And they are 2-8 in conference versus Northwestern here, who is 7-3 on the season, and they are 5-3 in conference. So thank you for joining us. We're getting ready for the national anthem and tip-off.
Tonight, the anthem is being played by the Unity High School Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Alex Bates.
So the good news tonight is we all get out of here earlier, as it's a 6:30 start time instead of 7.
Our halftime tonight will feature the 6th grade girls coached by Amber Johnson and Shelley Smith. Players on our 6th grade team include number 1, Layton Johnson. Number 3,
They're announcing the girls here that'll be playing at halftime.
number 4, Ava Ince. Number 10, Julie Heichel.
Ava Ince, that's a name I remember, as I grew up in Grantsburg. Back when I was playing at Grantsburg, Ince was a name here at UD. They had good teams back then. Baseball, basketball, football.
Being here tonight and for your dedication to the sport of basketball. Our officials tonight are Mr. Jeremiah Fisk, Mr. Dale Konwitzki, and Mr. Dean Romanowski. And now let's meet the starters for tonight. First, the Northwestern Tigers. Number 1, a senior, Shelby Hudson.
Number 1, senior Shelby Hessel, senior. Number 4, junior, Gina Krauser. Number 5, senior, Claire Nelson. 22, senior, Reagan Eberhardt. And number 33, freshman, Cameron Thompson. And for you, the Eagles tonight, number 14, sophomore, Hayden Severson Blasnick. Number 21, senior, Madison Wilhelm. Number 40, junior, Megan Peterson. 43, senior, Brooklyn Cottrell. And 54, senior, Violet Hill. Eagles are on a bit of a losing streak now. They're hoping to be able to turn it around. It's going to be a tough game tonight against Northwestern. So it'll be Hayden jumping off versus number 5, Claire. And Madison gets the tip. Takes it right up and in. Looked like there's a bit of a contact. No foul call. And number, what's her name? Who's that? Number 1, Shelby Helsel. Takes it all the way, coast to coast. Scores 2. Madison gets it across half court there. Quickly double teamed. And another steal by Shelby. And another 2 points. 4-0 start here for the Tigers, Wildcats. No, they're the Tigers. They're the Tigers. Another steal by number 4, Krauser, and she makes the left-handed layup. Quick 6-0 jump start here for the Tigers. And the Eagles are looking to try to get some shots. They only got 1 thus far. Brooklyn gets it to Madison. And another steal by Shelby. She's going to take it all the way in for another layup. She's got 6 points of the 8. And Coach Harris is going to call a full timeout after that. We'll be back after a word from a sponsor. So see what the Eagles can do here after the timeout. Northwestern in the full court press here as it's been working to a T thus far. Brooklyn gets it to Hayden. Passes down to Violet. Back to Hayden. Out to Brooklyn for a shot. She misses. Violet gets the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball between her and number 22, Eberhardt. And Northwestern gets a jump ball. Freshman Cameron Thompson bring across half court for the Tigers. Hayden almost gets the steal. She does as she gets it in to Madison. Madison gets the ball tipped out by Thompson of the Tigers. So it'll be Eagles side out. Almost another steal there by number 1, Shelby. Not quite a steal, but she did get the double flick. It's off her hands and then off Madison. It's out of bounds. So it'll be Tigers ball. Already up 8-0. 16-10 and counting left in the first half. Hayden almost got the steal there for the Eagles. Cameron kicks out to Shelby. She's thought about the three. Pulls up for a running jumper. She misses. And they're going to get her for a foul. And she was pushing Madison from behind. So number 1, Shelby Hassel, her first foul. Team first. Andrew Erickson checks in as Violet will take a seat for the Eagles. Megan passes to Andrea. Head to Brooklyn. Eagles got across half court. Nice backdoor by Madison. Nice pass to Megan underneath and just couldn't get to fall. Number 22, Reagan, comes away with the board for the Tigers. Passes it to Shelby, who tried to hit number 5, Claire, but off her hand out of bounds. So Eagles get a break there. Megan on inbound ball for the Eagles. Done a little better here, breaking the press. Andrea will set up the offense here for the Eagles. Looking to get their first bucket thus far. Andrea over to Madison, looking inside. Andrea tried to hit Hayden, but that was right into the hands of number 22, Reagan. She passes ahead to number 5, Claire, to their leading scorer, Cameron Thompson. She gets her first 2 of the night. Now another quick bucket by number 33 once again. Or no, that was number 4. That was 33 in that. Take that back. I missed that. That was number 8. Number 8. So she's got 8 on the night. Number 1, Shelby. Another turnover by the Eagles. This one's not a pretty start at all by any means. Madison takes the 3. She misses off the rim, but she gets her own rebound. Deep 2. Off the rim once again. Andrea fighting for the rebound. She worked hard there, drawing a foul. Foul's going to be on 22, Reagan Eberhardt. Her first, team second. Andrea here looking to put the Eagles on the board. She misses the first. Violet checking back in, giving Brooklyn a rest. Andrea missed the last game. So they're still without Marissa Anderson as well. Andrea misses the second one. So still no points for the Eagles. Tigers looking to extend their 12-point lead. Good D by Madison there and Andrea. Madison ended up causing the jump ball with Cameron. So Eagles get this jump ball. 14 minutes even left in the first half. We got 12-0 game. Andrea back to Madison. That is Megan. Andrea thought about the 3, drives in. Nice drive. She's going to get another foul call on number 22, Reagan Eberhardt. That's going to be her second, team third. It's the only thing going well for the Eagles thus far. So they're leading the 3 foul situation, 3-0. So Andrea shooting 2 once again. She misses that one pretty badly as well. First one looked good. These next 2 here have not been on target. See what she can do here at the 4th. Number 2, Addie Harms checks into the game as 22, Reagan, will take a seat with her 2 fouls. Andrea does hit the fourth. So Eagles are on the board, 12-1. Shelby across to Cameron, and she'll put up a three, in and out. Violet Hill with a good defensive board for the Eagles. She passes out to Andrea, trying to hit Hayden ahead, but that's going to be deflected and passed ahead to Cameron Thompson for two. She misses. She hustles after the rebound, gets a rebound. Nice pass down low to number 4, Gina Bruiser, and she gets her second bucket, 14-1. Get another steal, Gina does. And she'll put up the three off the front of the rim. Andrew's able to get the board for the Eagles. Thompson hustling after it. She gets a steal. Loose ball. Nice pass ahead to Shelby for two. Just like that, it's 16-1. They're still in it. Madeline Schleichner in the game too, and she's able to pass ahead to Megan. Now Andrea gets it across to set up the offense. Tried to hit Megan inside, but Gina's there to get the deflection. And Claire will pass ahead to Shelby. She misses, gets her rebound, puts up again. This time she scores. She's got 12 of the 18. And Coach Harris will call another full timeout here. 12:15 left, 18-1.
Look, everybody wanna go and talk. At the same time, gotta walk. Better yet, run, go, hit a lick, divvy up with my homies, and we do it all again. Whenever we get it, there's no hesitation.
If you are just joining us, it is 12:15 left in the first half. The reason for that being is this game started a half hour early. Evidently the JV game only went one half. I got here with just like 3 minutes left before the warm-ups were all done. I was thinking it was a 7 o'clock start. Coach Harris already called two full timeouts here. And the Eagles trailing 18-1. They're able to break the press. Andrea, nice find to Violet Hill. Nice shot attempt. She misses. Cameron Thompson gets the board for the Tigers. Nice feed down low to number 2, number 5, Claire. She misses. And Erickson comes away with the board for the Eagles. Madeline, nice pass inside to Madison, and she gets it off the backboard for two. Nice looking play there for the Eagles. It's 18-3. Andrea with a nice hands, gets a steal, flick to Hayden, and she comes back. She's able to get the bucket and draw the foul. Foul's gonna be on number 5, Claire Nielsen. It's gonna be her first, team fourth. Andrea looking to complete the three-point play. She's got 3 thus far. 18-5. Number 24, Olivia Brunette, sophomore, checks into the game for Cameron Thompson. Andrea just misses a free throw, and Claire comes away with the board for the Tigers. She'll bring across half court, pass over to Gina. Shelby from Gina for 3. She misses, but Olivia, who just checked in, gets it, and blocked by Violet. Kicks it out to Addie Harbs, and she drains the 3. 21-5. Madison's able to get across half court. Olivia's playing D on her. And she passes it out of bounds, trying to hit Madeline on the side. So Brooklyn will check back in for Violet Hill. Madeline takes a seat. Hayden takes a seat. And we got Belle Carlson checking in for the first time, number 12. Sophomore for the Eagles. Claire tried to find Addie underneath. Ends up in the hands of Brooklyn. And Madison will set up the offense here for the Eagles. Madison with the drive. She was clearly fouled on that. Nice drive. Way to initiate the movement. Get the foul call. Foul's going to be on number 5. 24. Take that back. Olivia Burnett. That's her first. Team 5th. And Madison hits her free throw. She's got 3, along with Andrea. As they're down 21-6. She gets the second ball too. 21-7. 10-10 left in the first half. Olivia driving. Andrea almost got her hands on the steal. Gina trying to hit Shelby, but Madison's there with the D. Bell tried to pass it ahead to Andrea. Interception by Gina. She'll come the other way with it. She'll take it all the way up and in and scores. She's got 6 thus far for the Tigers. They've extended their lead 23-7. Andrea will put up the 3, and she connects. Madison hits Andrea for 3. Just like that. Eagles have 10. Andrea with the steal. Gino is trying to pass it over to Addie. Andrea could not make this bucket, but she does get the foul on Gina. That'll be her first, team 6th. And she'll be shooting 2. She misses the first. For 23, Abby Babula Jr. checks in for the first time here for the Tigers. As Cameron Thompson checks back in again. Andrea hits the second. Hayden will check in for her. We got a 30-second timeout here by Northwestern. So we'll be back in a few seconds. So Cameron will bring across half court here for the Tigers. Passes over to Claire. Over to Shelby. Shoots Claire. Claire will put up the jumper. She misses, and Belle Carlson gets the board for the Eagles. She tried to hit Madison with it, but Cameron Thompson there with the steal. Fornisi put back 2. Cameron has 4 now. And 25-11, Tigers lead. Cameron on the D with a nice steal there. There's going to be a foul call on this time. Or no, they're saying she touched it evidently when she was out of bounds. 14. Hayden had her hand on the ball, so it'll be Tigers ball here. 33 with a deep two. She misses. Brooklyn gets a board for the Eagles. Passes out to Megan, who then passes over to Madison. Hayden trying to drive and score something. She misses, gets her own rebound though, and puts back in. Nice hustle there by Hayden. We'll stick with it. 25-13. Claire with the three. She misses. Brooklyn with a good defensive board for the Eagles. And Madison will set up the Eagles offense once again. Nice shot fake by Hayden. She misses though. Cameron gets a defensive board and she'll set up the offense here, going the other way. She passes over to Shelby, who takes it right on in. She misses. Spell gets the board for the Eagles. She'll pass out to Madison. Bell with Shelby playing D on her. Brooklyn trying to feed Hayden underneath. Gets deflected by Claire into the hands of Cameron. Once again, she'll set up the offense. That's going to be a reach in by Bell. Her first, team first. So it'll be Tigers ball underneath. Corinne Duholm checks in for the first time for the Eagles, as Andrea also checks back in. Northwestern, number 4, Gina checks in, along with number 22, Reagan. Gina looking to inbound the ball. She hits 23, Abby. Over to Claire. Over to Cameron for three. She missed. And it was off of Hayden's foot, but Brooklyn's able to save it from going out of bounds. And Andrea will set up the offense here. Pass over to Megan. Corinne. Hayden feeding Corinne inside. She's able to draw the foul. Nope, gonna be a travel there. Took steps. Not sure if the outside ref was gonna call something, but Jeremiah Fisk saw the travel. So it'll be Tigers ball. Cameron will set up the offense once again for the Tigers here. So it has been all Tigers this first half thus far. They've led by as many as 17. And the bucket is good. Nice drive by Gina. She's got her 8th point of the night. Looking to complete the 3-point play. This foul is going to be on Brooklyn. Going to be her first, team second. She does nothing but net. She's got 9. The Tigers back up to 15. Hayden, nice pass inside to Andrea. She does not connect, but she gets in her foul call. This one will be on 33. Cameron Thompson will be her first, team 7th. Andrea to the line once again. She hits her 3rd one out of 7 attempts. Looking for number 4. There, she's got her rhythm. 2 in a row for Andrea. Nothing but net on both of them. We got 25-18 ball game. Andrea with 9 now to lead the Eagles. Cameron inside to Claire. Turnaround move, she misses. Megan with a good board for the Eagles. She'll pass ahead to Andrea. Coming down to 5 minutes left the first half. Megan moves the ball. Cameron Thompson comes away with it going the other way. Andrea Erickson with the good D. And Thompson and Megan comes away with the board. Back out to Andrea. She takes it all the way up and in and scores. Andrea with 11. Nice first half for her. And the Eagles have cut down to 11. With the flick. Nice pass from Cameron to Reagan underneath, but she's unable to connect. And Megan comes away with the board for the Eagles. Megan, nice pass inside to Brooklyn. Just miss. Cameron fighting down there. She's able to get the board away from Hayden. She'll set up the offense. Nice pass to Claire underneath. She misses. Megan with another defensive board. Passes it to Andrea. Andrea with the deep two, and she connects once again. Andrea 13, and the Eagles have it in down to single digits here, 28-19, 9-point lead. Thompson thought about the three, kicks over number 23, Abby, and she hits her shots. 31-19, back up to 12. Andrea looking to score once again. She gets in her fall on Cameron Thompson. She clearly got her on the arm that time. This looks like she's protesting, saying what about the other end. So Cameron Thompson's second foul. Team 8th, and Andrea going to be shooting her 9th and 10th free throw here in the first half. She's hit 3 in a row. Nothing but net. Shelby and Eddie check back into the ball game for the Tigers. There's Violet. Madison check back in for the Eagles. 4 in a row, nothing but net for Andrea. She's finding her groove. 6 for 10 on the night. And the Tigers are up 10. Shelby driving inside, kicks out to Claire for a 3. She misses. And that's going to be off of Madison's hands out of bounds, so Tigers will inbound underneath. 31-21, 3:05 left in the half. Addison off the inbound from Gina. She misses, but Gina gets the board. Sets up the offense once again. Almost over and back, but Shelby saves that one. She kicks over to number 23, Abby, for another 3. She misses this time. And Megan with a good board for the Eagles. She'll kick out to Madison. Andrew with a turnaround from Hayden. She misses. Shelby comes away with the board for the Tigers. Good D by Andrea. She gets a steal from Shelby. Gina playing D on her. Andrea puts up a shot, misses. Shelby gets the board, come the other way, passes it to Claire. And Megan is going to get called for the foul. She bumped her. Megan Peterson's first, team 3rd. Number 5, Claire Nielsen. Will be shooting 2. She hits her first point of the ball game tonight. As Corinne checks back in, along with Madeline. As Andrea and Megan take a seat. Claire hits the top of the backboard off the rim, and it drops in for her. So we got her timeout here. Full timeout. Coach. That was Northwestern that called the full timeout. So we'll be back after a word from our sponsor. Northwestern jumped out to an 18-1 lead here. The Eagles have been holding their own since. So we got a 33-21 ball game. After a timeout by Northwestern's coach, Paul Eberhardt. Eagles one ball. Hayden finds Madison. She'll take it up. Miss. And Gino comes with the board going the other way. Addie gets it up. And Madison's going to hit it out of bounds. So it'll be Tigers ball underneath. Gina. She hits Abby. Out of a 3, over to Addie. Shelby drives in, kicks out to Abby for a 3. Off the front of the rim. And that's going to be out of bounds after number 5. Player of the Tigers. So the Eagles get the ball. 1:38 left in the first half. Eagles trying to get back down to 10. Hayden gets the inbounds. Passes over to Madeline. Back to Violet Hill. Side to Hayden again, and she'll put the shot up. Miss. Hustle after rebound, unable to get it. So Claire gets it, and then Hayden's going to get called for the foul. Be her first, team 4th. So Claire, one ball on the ball here to Gina. Abby hitting Shelby down low. Gets deflected around. Shelby passed back out to Abby. Claire with the drive. Baseline, kicks out to Abby. Passes over to Addie, and she'll do a take a jumper off the side of the rim, out of bounds. So it'll be Eagles ball. So Andrea and Megan checking back in for the Eagles. Hayden, Madeline, Schleichner will take a seat. 57 seconds left in the first half. Eagles down 12. And Gina gets the steal with the press. She misses the shot, but draws a foul on Andrea Erickson. It's going to be her first, team 5th. So Gina with 9 points on the night thus far. Trying to get 10 and 11. Misses the first. She switches a second. 10 for her. Tigers up 13. Madison just over Quinn's head too much. So Addie comes away with it the other way for the Tigers. Andrea with a good D, hits it up, flex it, and she hustles back down to get the steal, complete the steal. Tries at Madison, but it's knocked out of bounds by the Tigers. It's Addie and Shelby are there on D. So Madison, one bound underneath. Megan posting up. Corinne thought about the three. She'll pass it over to Madison, who will take the three off the rim. And Shelby comes away with the board for the Tigers. Excuse me. 23 Abby with a three. Nice passing there by the Tigers. And Abby has her second three of the night. They're going to call a foul here. Too much hands on the Tigers. So Corinne's going to be shooting one-on-one. Foul's going to be on 23. Abby Bula, her first, team ninth. Corinne shooting 1-1. 7.9 seconds left. Tigers almost have the same lead they had to start. She misses. Erickson with a nice hustle. She's able to throw it off Abby of the Tigers. So Eagles get another shot here. 3.9 seconds left. Corinne will take the three off the inbounds. She misses. And that'll be the half. As Shelby got the rebound and a flinging attempt. So your Unit Eagles 21, Northwestern Tigers 37. We'll be back in a few minutes to start the second half.
Mountain
was the first half here. Halftime is coming to an end. First half stats. Andrew Erickson leading the Eagles with 15. Madison 4. Hayden with 2. On the other side of the ball, we have number 1, Shelby Hetzel with 12. Gina Cruiser has 10. Abby came off the bench with 2 threes with 6. Cameron has 4. Addie Harms 3. And Claire Nielsen with 2. So tomorrow night we have another home game as the boys are hosting Cumberland. The boys looking to break their 2-game losing streak. Conference. So they did have a non-conference win in between those 2 losses. And the girls, weather permitting, if it's not too cold, we'll have a home game here Friday as the boys get to travel to Barron. So it will be Tigers ball here coming out the half. Tigers jump to an early 18-1 lead off the bat with a bunch of steals, turnovers, easy layups going the other way. The Eagles were able to cut it down to 9. But as the first half came to a close, Tigers able to extend that lead back up to 16. So Claire, one ball on the ball to Cameron. We're underway. Shelby, unforced turnover. Andrea Erickson gets the ball there, and she takes it away for 2. Andrea continuing her scoring. She's up to 17 now on the night for the Eagles. Claire thought about the 3. Cameron over to Gina. Nice pass by Cameron to Shelby underneath for an easy 2. She's got her 14th to lead the Tigers back up to 16. Nice hit from Brooklyn to Megan. She's unable to hit the shot. And we're going to have a foul here on Hayden, fighting after that rebound. So it'll be Hayden's second, team first. Nice pass down low to Shelby. She kicks out to Claire for 3. She misses. Hayden gets a tip, but Cameron gets a rebound. Andrea comes away with a missed shot. She'll pass over to Brooklyn. Set the screen for her. Hayden, shot fake and drive. Running jumper off the backboard and in. Nice play by Hayden. She's got 4. Gina pulls it back out. Cameron runs the offense here, trying to set it up. Nice pass inside to Claire. Megan with a good D. Back out to Cameron, over to Gina. Hayden with the good hands. That's loose ball, but Gina comes in and she scores on the drive. Gina with 12, back up to 16 once again. Megan finds Brooklyn inside. Brooklyn looking to try to get a shot up. There's going to be a foul call before the shot. So Reagan's looking around in disbelief, but that's going to be on her. Her third. She spent a bit of time on the bench because of her 2 fouls. Now she's got number 3. Andrea gets the inbounds. Trying to force a shot up. Gets one up, misses, and that'll be out of bounds. Tigers ball. 15-20 left in the game. Tigers with a 16-point lead. This Coach Eberhardt yelling instructions to his girls. Reagan with the drive, kicks out to Shelby for 3. Off the back of the rim. Gina gets the board for the Tigers. She'll pass it back out to Shelby. To Gina. Gina driving in, kicks out to Cameron. She'll pull up for a deep 3. Off the back of the rim. Tipped into the hands of Reagan. It's going to be knocked out by Madison. So it'll be Tigers ball underneath. Violet Hill will check in for Brooklyn. Nice pass inside to Reagan. Violet Hill gets there. Gets her hand on the ball, but also commits a foul. This will be Violet Hill's first, team second. Right, take that back. They called that on Madison Wilhelm, not Violet. So it'll be her first, team second. Reagan misses first. Reagan misses second. Hayden gets the board for the Eagles. Madison with the spin move drive. Tries to hit Hayden down there, but Shelby gets the hands on the ball. And evidently was off Hayden last. So it'll be Tigers ball. Madison with a good D on Gino. Shelby with a nice post move underneath. She gets it up and in. She's got 16 for the Tigers now, leading them 43-25. The Tigers up to their biggest lead here with 18. Gino able to cause the jump ball, almost had the steal. Andrea's hustle to lead it to be a jump ball, so the Eagles will keep the ball here on the jump. Hayden will get the wild ball from Madison. She'll kick it over to Violet. Over to Megan. Madison cutting there. Madison drives, but Shelby with the D, but Hayden with the D right back. And then just over the head of Madison down low. This will be Tigers ball. Claire with the pass from Gina. She'll kick it out to Cameron. Thought about the 3. Nice pass inside to Shelby for 2. She misses, gets her board. Kicks out to Claire, and she'll put up a 3. Off the front of the rim, misses. Cameron with the board, she misses. Finally, Megan Peterson comes away with the board for the Eagles. Madison will set up the offense. Andrea will put up the 3 from Megan with the pass. She misses, and into the hands of Reagan. She'll pass out to Claire. Claire, after attempting to take it to the hoop, will pull it out. Reagan down to Shelby. Over to Cameron. Quick pass over to Claire for 3. Off the rim, misses. And Peterson with another board for the Eagles. She'll pass out to Andrea. We got 12:27 left in the game. Eagles trying to get this thing close. Nice pass inside to Madison from Hayden. She misses. but I believe this one will be number 4 on Reagan, and it is. She's had a tough go with the fouls tonight. No points, 4 fouls. She has had some boards out there, but definitely not a game she wants to remember. She will take a seat. Madison hits first. She hits the second. Madison 2 for 2. 4 free throws on the night for her. And the Eagles get it to 16. She takes the seat after those 2 free throws, and Madeline Schleichner checks back into the game for the Eagles. Cameron over to Shelby. Drives in. Madeline almost with the steal. Off her hand, foot out of bounds. So it'll be Tigers underneath. 12:04 left. Andrea Erickson with a good D for the Eagles out the inbounds, and she's trying to take it all the way. Unable to connect. A little bit of contact there maybe. Now Andrea's grabbing her knee. As the Tigers go the other way. Andrea's grabbing her right knee. I don't know what happened on that. Hopefully she's all right here. So refs call a timeout for this one. Not sure if she banged knees or what happened on that. But number 4, Gina, was able to get the bucket after Andrea did not convert on that end. She's hobbling here. I hope it's just a knee-to-knee hit, nothing more serious. She will take a seat on the bench. I guess it has been a timeout here. Just calling it a 30-second timeout. I think the officials called a timeout first to get Andrea off the floor and then gave a 30-second timeout to the Eagles. So the Eagles ball after the made bucket by Gina. And they're down 18 once again. Nice pass inside to Hayden from Madeline Schleichner for 2. Nice cut, nice look by Madeline. Megan trying to get the steal there, but Gina with good hands. Cameron Thompson takes a deep 2, bounces it around the rim. Belle Carlson's able to track the board down finally. She'll pass out to Madeline. Madeline gets it over to Megan. Violet Hill, nice pass to Madeline. But Cameron there with the D with the block. Into the hands of Claire, who passes that to Shelby for 2, and she scores. Shelby now with 18. There, Cameron Thompson's going to get called for a foul. And she's not happy about that. So that'll be her 3rd foul. Team third. Abby will check back into the game for the Tigers as Gina takes a seat. And Brooklyn will check in for Violet. Madeline takes the bounce. Shot fake there. The ref calls her for shuffling her feet. So it'll be Tigers ball. Nice passing by the Tigers. Quick passing. Cameron will take the three from Shelby. She misses. Megan Peterson once again with the board for the Tigers, for the Eagles, I mean. And Bell will bring across half court here. Brooklyn tries to hit Bell on the cross court, off her hand out of bounds. So Tigers looking to get their biggest lead here. So they're up 18. Cameron, nice pass to Addie. She's going to get called for the travel. She was making the move before she put the ball on the ground. Madison Wilhelm will check into the game for Megan. .9:49 left in the game. Tigers up 18. Madeline, nice pass inside to Hayden. Nice move, just a little deep. Abby gets the board, but Bell gets her hand on as well to cause a jump ball, but it will be Tigers ball. Those Tigers passing around here. Abby finally takes the three, and she connects her three to the night. The Tigers have their biggest lead at 50-29. Hayden tried to make the pass inside to Brooklyn. And number 2, Addie Harms, is going to get called for the foul. That'll be her first, team fourth. Corinne will check in for the Eagles, as Hayden will take a seat. And Gina checks in for Cameron. Not sure what was going on there. Explain to the coach. Madeline trying to hit Madison, but Shelby gets the steal, and she'll take it up and score, and chance for a three-point play with Belle Carlson called for the foul. Belle Carlson second, team third. Shelby with 20, looking for 21. So Andrea must have just been a knee bang, and she checks back in. It's good news for her and the Eagles. Shelby connects on the free throw. 21-point night for her. The Tigers are up 24. Andrea bring across half court for the Eagles. This pass from Andrea inside to Madison. She attempts to get it up, but Abby's there with the D. And Gina will set up the offense here for the Tigers. Passes down low to Shelby. Tried to kick it out to Claire, but Gina's there. Corinne's there for the Eagles. Madison will set up the offense. Brooklyn tried to Corinne. Shelby there with the steal, going the other way, and she scores once again. She's got 23 now for the Tigers, and their lead's ballooned to 26. Corinne with the pass from Andrea. Kicks out to Madison, or to Bell. Bell, it's up to Madison. Madison thought about the three. Show up Brooklyn. Brooklyn over to Andrea. She'll take a deep 2. They're just a little short. Claire comes away with the board for the Tigers. Nice hesitation move. Kicks it out to Abby for another 3. She connects her 4th on the night for 12 points. And it's 58-29. Corinne tried to hit Andrea at the pass, just too far ahead, out of bounds. This will be Tigers ball. Bell, Brooklyn, Madison will take a seat. Brooklyn, Megan, and Hayden check back in for the Eagles. Addie and Shelby take a seat for the Tigers. With Reagan checking in. Gina. Pass inside to Cameron. She's unable to connect. Hayden gets the board for the Eagles. Passes out to Andrea. 6:15 left in the game. Eagles down 29. Hayden got her hand on the pass from Corinne, but it was deflected back. Jean will set up the offense going the other way for the Tigers. Abby misses this one. There's going to be an offensive foul here on the push. That's going to be at number 22, as she will take a seat, picking up her 5th foul of the night. No points for her, 5 fouls. So Addie checks back in for the Tigers with her falling out. Megan with the ball. Over to Hayden. Hayden driving in. Nice pass inside to Megan. She's able to use a nice move and get up and in. Megan's first 2 of the night for the Eagles. It's 27 lead. Tigers pretty content here, just pass the ball around. But Gina makes a nice post move underneath, up and under. She's got 16 for the Tigers. It's 60-31. Corinne out to Megan. Megan with the drive. It's Hayden. She'll put it up and in. Hayden with 8. And the Eagles have 33. Andrea with the D, almost got the steal, but Cameron comes away with it, kicks it over to Abby. Back over to Addie, down low to Claire for 2. She misses, and Corinne comes away with the board for the Eagles. She'll pass ahead to Andrea. 4:10 left in the game. Eagles trying to get something going for the next game here. Andrea with the move, up and under, miss. Addie Harms comes away with the board for the Tigers. Pass it to Cameron, pass ahead. Gina tips it. Claire saves it from going out, and Andrea will come away the other way with the Eagles. Andrea will take a 3, why not? Miss. Abby comes away with the board for the Tigers, and she'll pass ahead to Gina. She'll take it all the way in. Nice pass to Cameron underneath, and Cameron scores. Timeout, Coach Harris and the Eagles. 3:25 left. And we got a 29-point lead. 62-33. We'll be back after another word from our sponsor. Well, after tonight, Unity girls will have another home game here against Shell Lake on Friday. The boys will get a home game here tomorrow night against Cumberland. The boys then travel to Barron on Friday. So after the timeout, we have Eagles ball. Corinne is looking to involve it, but she's on the wrong side of the court. 3:25 left in the game. Eagles down 29. Megan will put up the three from Madison, and she connects. Nice looking shot by Megan for three, as Wilhelm gets the assist. Cameron takes it on in. Megan thinking she was standing there. She's going to get called for the block. So it'll be Megan's second. Team fourth. Cameron take the inbound running jumper for two. She's got 8 on the night. Madison, number 24 on the Madison had the drive, miss into the hands of Cameron, going the other way. As Olivia was on the D for the Tigers. Cameron scores once again, up to 10. 2:29 left. And the coach calling a timeout just for substitution. Jeremiah Fisk making sure that Coach Harris wants to substitute or take a full timeout, because he's allotted that if he wants it, but he'll just take it for substitution as well. So 24, Corinne Duholm still in the game. Madeline Schleichner, Belle Carlson, Hayden Severson-Blasnick, and number 5, Breen Nelson checks into for first time for the Eagles. Eagles keep the ball here as it was tipped out of bounds by the Tigers. 21 in the first time for the Tigers, along with 13 and number 12, Belle Cruiser, Claire Ormston. And number 21, Alaya Reichling. Severson-Blasnick with the up-and-under move. She misses. Abby comes away with the board for the Tigers. Best said number 24, Olivia. And she draws a foul on her way to the hoop. Foul's going to be on 12, Belle Carlson. Be her third. Team fifth. Reichling takes the three. She misses. Olivia gets the board for Tigers. She misses. It's going to be, that was off her, but he's going to say it was off the Eagles. So it'll be Tigers ball underneath. 1:49 left in the game. Abby will put up another three, and she connects again. She's got 5 of the night now. 2 in the first half, 3 in the second. And it's a 69-36 ball game. And almost got a move up and in. But Corinne gets the rebound, puts it up and scores, and she's going to get a chance at a 3-point play. Nice put back by Corinne. Her first 2 of the night. The foul is going to be on number 24, Olivia Burnett. Her second, team 6. Corinne, nothing but net around the free throw. She completes a 3-point play. 69-39. Coming down to the last minute, 20 left of the game. Olivia with the drive. Nelson stepping in there to take the charge, but Olivia puts it up and in. Corinne pass inside to Bell. She misses. And number 24, Olivia comes away with the board, going the other way. She'll take it up and in. Corinne there with the D. Eagles had it, but number 21, oh yeah, rips the ball away. The Tigers setting up the offense once again. Reichling kicks it out to Cruiser. Armstrong to Burnett. Now they're just doing a good D by Madeline Schleisner with the hands. Belle Carlson passes ahead, and Corinne Duholm going the other way makes the layup. Corinne with 5 here, quick 5. 71-41, 10 seconds left. And I imagine the Tigers here will just let it run out. And they will, as Madeline Schleisner trying to play some D with the ball. And that'll do it. Your Unity Eagles fall to 3-11 on the year. Northwestern goes up to 8-3, 6-3 in conference. Well, the Eagles are now 2-9 in the conference. So thank you for joining us. Tomorrow night, we'll see you here for the boys playing Cumberland. And then Friday, the girls playing Shell Lake. Have a good night. Stay warm. See you tomorrow night.